What are some of the monsters that make you?
Like bad things that you've done.
Be more specific. You don't have to answer anything out loud because I can give you a few.
Like if you steal
No,
something.
no, no. I'm not even talking about doubt. I'm thinking of things that are even a little more closer to you guys than you realize.
Friends.
Not even friends.
Family.
Friends will cause you to be. Friends will introduce you.
Yourself.
Friends are going to introduce you to monsters. Decisions you make. Why?
Because you choose to do that.
Yeah.
They might introduce you to it, but you choose whether you do it or not.
All right. So, what are some of these monsters that we choose? One.
Drugs.
Drugs. The standard one. Drugs, alcohol, sex. The standard teenage drama that you're so tired of hearing about, right? But those are the monsters that make you. Pornography is a monster that makes you. Now, if you're looking at that mirror and looking yourself in the eye, the very first lyrics are the most telling. Take a good look at me now. Do you still recognize me? This world is trying to change me, and I admit I don't want to change with it, but we will change with it. And it's very subtle. It's very, very subtle. And then you wake up one day, you look in the mirror and say, I can't go on like this. It might be alcohol, which hits you guys more than you think. That's always the easy one. There are more subtle ones. Our boy Lecrae talks about pornography, how you get into that. Starts off as something very innocent. He says BET at night. But all right, think about this. How many times do you go to a store and you walk by the magazine racks and you see Maxim or some health magazine with a girl in a bikini? Or the guy with the six-pack abs in his underwear flexing his muscles. And you look again. Very subtle. And then the next thing you know, you're sitting at your computer at some porn site and you're thinking, what in the world am I doing? Because you've let something make you a monster. And you never planned on it. That's why I think the singer is singing about it. There's something in his life that he can't recognize himself anymore. But he's begging for mercy from somewhere. He wants the monster to go away. He wants it erased. And he realizes that through all this, he's done damage somewhere. To a relationship, to himself. We don't know. We just know there's damage somewhere. And he realizes, and I stopped believing that I could ever make things change. So he realizes he can't do it. He can't do it by himself. He admits he's not invincible. He's not indestructible. But he asks, can't you see the beauty in me? I've changed. Can you see the beauty in me? Kind of like when Paul became a missionary instead of a murderer. He went, hey, I've changed. Can't you see it? And everyone's like, I don't know. I don't know about that. But, see, we have to realize there is a way to erase the monster. We can't do it. The only one who can erase the monster is Jesus Christ. See, because in Revelations, he even tells us this. Revelations 21:5. And he sat upon the throne and said, Behold, I make all things new. Not some things, not a few things, all things. Which means he can erase the monster.
Amen.
And he's the only one that can do it. He will take you far away from the pain that the singer's talking about. I think it's telling that he even says, I hear angels calling, and I see my demons falling. I think it's very telling. The monsters that we allow to change us, and we'll say it again, are very, very subtle. And a lot of times we even think, well, I'm just going along with it. These are my friends. These are my friends, right? My friend's got a cooler of Bud Light in the back of the truck. One's not going to hurt. Right? One's not going to hurt. It goes from one to a case. And then you sit back. What happened? So I want you to look back at the mirror. Now, the first time, I wanted you to look and see your monster. That's what I was hoping you'd see. This time, I want you to think about how Christ sees you.
Amen.